Hey guys, go back to the channel, or if you're new, welcome. We're gonna get back into more foodie beauty content. We're back for the newest mukbang, which is a fajita mukbang. It's gonna be one of those days. We're going to get into it, but before we do, I want to quickly mention, if you have subscribed and you don't have your name in the clouds, please let me know. I will add you guys later. It will take a couple days, but I promise I will add you guys. But let's get into the video and see what she's up to, shall we?
Welcome back to another video. I have no eye makeup. I pretty much just have lipstick on. I cannot do makeup. I'm sorry. I'm too hungry for makeup, so.
God, that's an excuse for everything, isn't it? Like, she's too hungry to do anything anymore.
Yes, I did chug some water already.
Proof or it never happened.
And my food was a little over iftar getting here, but that's okay. Diet soda. And today we are having fajitas. Yes, we are. So we have some tortillas. We have some chicken and peppers, a good portion.
Hey Foodie, you might want to double check because the last time you made a video, you nearly ate during the fasting.
Onions, peppers, chicken, cheese. I have no idea what this is.
I doubt that's going to stop you from eating it.
Guacamole and sour cream. All right, so first we're gonna put some sour cream. This is from an actual, like, I think Mexican place called Taco Eat Taco.
Dude, it doesn't even sound like a restaurant. It sounds like an adult website. It's like, I really want to get some good Polish food. I'm gonna go to a restaurant called Pole Meet Pole, which, I'm not gonna lie, that would make a great name for a gay nightclub.
This place is actually super generous with their toppings. Like, I got an extra cheese.
Right, because that's definitely what you need. Extra toppings and extra cheese. That's definitely not gonna affect your health in any way.
Afraid there wouldn't be enough. I'm using my hands. I really don't like utensils.
I mean, yeah, like, why bother with a fork? It's too advanced. Just double fist it.
I'm guessing not many people in this day and age can afford guacamole.
Is she really going to be bragging about guacamole? Like, is this where we at now?
I'm literally just trying to figure out what to do for my birthday. If anyone's got any suggestions.
Dude, I'm just sitting here thinking, like, what even is the point of Ramadan if this is what people are going to do immediately after it? And I understand Foodie is... she's a special case, and, like, that's the nicest way of putting it. But, like, seriously, this is ridiculous.
I mean, what to do for my birthday, like...
Have you considered trying to do something new? Like therapy?
Just going out to dinner or whatever. I mean, I don't really, like, care all that much about celebrating my birthday.
I'm not gonna lie, I really thought she was gonna try trolling us and be like, I really don't care about food that much.
Are you guys fans? Do you guys know who Andy Warhol is?
You mean the film director and producer? Like that, Andy Warhol?
Andy Warhol. The artist. The eccentric artist. This is the last tortilla, so I'm loading up the... He did that whole, like, pop art, like, the Campbell soup and all that stuff. Anyway, I realize just when I'm thinking of social media as a whole, he was right. Like, in the future, he said, everyone will be famous for 15 minutes. That's kind of true.
Which, honestly, you should be thankful that was true, because look what you do for a career. You have shit all over your face, by the way.
Social media cycles through. One person gets canceled, another one emerges.
Not to mention, look at the people who are made famous. Like, look at that Huck Tour girl, for example. She made a joke about, you know what it obviously means, and yet somehow she become famous because of that alone.
Some people have a longer retention, but, you know, in this era, and I think it'll just get more and more. Like, the more things are online, the more we get a glimpse into more people's lives. And it's so easy nowadays to become famous.
I mean, she's not wrong. Like, a lot of people do it through hard work or pure luck, and then there's some people like Foodie who just buy their subscribers. Allegedly. Alright guys, I'm going to show you the next part, and like, I have no words other than just utter repulsion. Like, it's just, wow. I want to have an open dialogue with the beezers that support her and honestly believe that she's going to be able to succeed at a diet. Like, I want you to see this clip and then try to defend it. Because, how? How can you defend someone like that?
Can't spell infamy without famous.
And you can't spell morbidly obese without morbid either.
If you have a lot of people's attention, you're famous.
I would honestly say there's levels to it, because being well known is not the same thing as being famous. Like, there is definitely like a hierarchy of what it is to have like a celebrity status.
Keto.
She really just doesn't care about her health. Like, it's going to be one big shit show until the consequences of her actions hit her, and then it's probably going to be poor me, poor me, poor me.
In the past, to get famous, you had to like pack up your whole life with $1 in your pocket and move to Hollywood. Hope someone will notice you. You know what I mean? Now you don't have to do that. Now you just get online, make an ass of yourself. You're good to go. No.
I mean, you could say that, but a lot of the times it does come down to luck and whether or not you just hit the right niche. And if you don't, and it's not going to work, and you play the fool through and through, you made a giant ass of yourself and you destroyed any accountability or really likability, like your entire persona is just shattered because of the things that you've done, and the majority of your followers are bots, which you may or may not have bought.
I used to have a friend as a kid who would not eat the toppings on pizza, just the bread. And she would pull the toppings off very slowly. I know she was totally like, she didn't have like any kind of issue with food or whatever. So she freaked me out and I ended up going home.
Yeah, a bit dramatic, don't you think? Like, very much an overreaction. Like, your friend didn't like pizza, so you freaked out and went home. Like, what the hell kind of reaction is that? And on top of that, why is it almost every single one of your stories that relates to some childhood friend is always about food? Like, every single one.
I call my mom.
Honestly, I feel bad for Chantal's mom. Like, can you honestly imagine raising her 24/7? Like, you finally get a night off, you're thinking, yes, I can finally just get some peace and quiet, I don't have to worry about her raiding the fridge 2 in the morning, like eating us out of house and home, and you're just laying down, relaxing, and then a phone call, Mom, she doesn't like pizza, come pick me up.
To be fair, I usually did that at sleepovers anyway.
Honestly, that sounds like Foodie through and through, like 100%. Going to a friend's house just with the intention of eating food and then leaving instead of staying the night. And can you imagine how that friend feels? Like, you think you're going to spend the entire night together, probably stay out, watch movies, have a really good time. They eat their fill and then piss off.
She would warn me every time I would ask to sleep over at somewhere. I'm not coming to pick you up. Of course she did.
And that's how I would know I would be a shit parent, because my child called me up and asked me to pick him up after I had that conversation with them. I'd say, nope, you stay in there for the night. I don't care. Cry, scream. That's their problem. They can deal with it. Bye-bye.
Because, you know, I was pesty. If you have a legit reason to want to go home, sure.
Yeah, and I'm willing to bet Foodie's reason was, well, the food is gone. That was the best part of the night, so I'm bored now.
One time I wanted to go home because this kid from school, she invited me for a sleepover. First time at her house, we had to sleep in the basement. The basement had a fireplace, and her brother's room was in the basement also. His door was shut, and he had a huge Friday the 13th poster on it, so that terrified me.
I feel like I heard a similar situation to this. Like, it wasn't Friday the 13th, it was Freddy Krueger, and I'm pretty sure it wasn't her friend, it was a babysitter. Like, I feel like I heard this story before.
They were very generous with their toppings. Like, I was surprised. A free guacamole, like, that comes with the meal. Usually, guacamole's extra. Anyways, thanks for watching me eat. And, yeah. I hope you also had something good to eat. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.
Alrighty guys, come to the end of the video. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoy. Honestly, there was not a lot to this content. Like, I was hoping for a lot more, but straight up, most of it was just chewing. Like, large gaps in between. And for 20 minutes, I thought there was going to be a lot more content, but there just wasn't. But thank you for watching again, and hopefully you guys don't mind too much, and hopefully get to see you lovely people in the next one. Bye-bye.